Hey, Andy here from builderhottub.com. In this video, we're going to catch up with Mark in the UK and his DIY hot tub. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so one of the most popular questions that I get asked, probably on a weekly basis, is how long is this project going to take? And I always say, well, it really depends, which obviously isn't the answer that most people want to hear. So when you're building a DIY hot tub or a plunge pool, the length of the project really depends on a few things. How much you're working on it, how big the actual project is, have you got any assistance? These are all factors that are going to influence the amount of time it's going to take you to actually build one. Now, on average, I would say it's normally about 4 months is probably the average time for a customer of mine to go from start to finish with their DIY hot tub. Now, with Mark in the UK, it's certainly been slightly longer than that. He's an extremely busy chap. He works away a lot. He has his time pulled in many different directions. And really, it's testament that these things can take a few months, but they can also take a couple of years. And that's what we're talking in terms of a time frame for Mark. So let's rewind right back to 2022 when Mark got in touch with me to design a custom build hot tub for his backyard. And behind me here is the design that I put together for him. So at time of recording of this video, it's almost 2 years to the day since Mark sent me this message on WhatsApp. He'd began the build, he'd cleared the area, and he'd put in his first couple of blocks. So this is 2 years ago. Now, late November, weather in the UK starts to turn a little bit, so it's not great for building DIY hot tubs or plunge pools at that time of the year. So Mark switched his attention and he actually finished his bar. And check this out, how good does that bar look? It looks absolutely stunning. So if the hot tub's gonna look anything like the bar, it's gonna be an amazing build. So when spring arrived in March of 2023, Mark was back at it, and behind me here, you can see just where he got up to. So a bit of progress on the footwell area of the hot tub. But then once again, the demands on Mark's time were pulled all over the place, whether it was work or another project. So things kind of went on hold until around May of 2023. And you can see behind me the progress. So Mark had a few weeks at home during this time. There was some good weather in the UK, so he made some great progress, and the walls went up to height. The initial lower plumbing was all put into place, and Mark was coasting along nicely. And I think it was at this point that he actually got in touch over the summer and he'd said, right, it's a big push. He ordered the final supplies that he needed from me, all of the different parts to get himself ready. And his goal was to be finished by Christmas. Now, we're talking Christmas 2023. And as you can probably guess, because I'm recording this video in almost Christmas 2024, he didn't make it. And behind me is what he sent me on the 18th of December 2023. So you can see that progress has been made. He's moved forward a lot, but unfortunately he didn't quite get to the end of that build in time for Christmas 2023. Once again, the seasons got in the way, and if we fast forward through to summer of this year, so summer 2024, then you can see that Mark has made some good progress during the summer. And as of November 2024, which is where we are now, he got back in touch and he's got the same line again. He's determined that he's going to be ready for Christmas. And behind me, you can see the current state of play as of a couple of days ago. So all of the plumbing around the tub is now in. He's backfilled all around it with the concrete that's in there. And the next steps are going to be to actually put the control room in place. He's pretty close. So the question is, do we think that Mark is going to be ready and finished for Christmas? If you do, let me know in the comments below. Always happy to hear from you. And of course, I will certainly be putting a video out there showing you the finished product. The question is, when is that going to be? Mark, as always, thanks ever so much for all the pictures. We're rooting for you to finish for Christmas 2024. And hopefully I will have an update on this channel about your build before Santa has been and delivered all of those presents. As always, I appreciate the view. Thanks ever so much for watching. Hopefully you found this short video useful. These things take time. Stick with it and you'll get there in the end. Get in touch if I can help you with your DIY hot tub or plunge pool, and I will see you on the next video. If you've liked this video, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next video.